A Florida man is arrested after sitting on a woman to use the gym equipment. A Florida man stabbed a woman over an undercooked potato. Hundreds of Florida children are involved in a brawl at a trampoline park. And a Florida woman dialed the wrong number for 20 years and built friendship with a stranger. These are the weird stories for Friday on Weird AF News, and they are all out of the state of Florida, as they always are on Friday, because it's Florida Friday on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast hosted by a comedian inside a closet, and the only daily weird news podcast that does Florida Fridays. All the weird news from this week out of the state of Florida. Come on, baby.
Those bizarre stories you hear about all the time that seem to only happen here in Florida.
I know, right?
Can't make this stuff up. It is just one of the many wacky news stories out of Florida.
Why does the Sunshine State consistently produce such strange news?
But what accounts for all this bizarre news? Is it the weather? Is it the people?
Florida is full of the crazy stories.
A Florida man was arrested after sitting on a woman in order to use the gym equipment. Sounds like this Florida man was impatient, couldn't wait his turn. Or maybe he was so messed up he thought the woman was actual gym equipment. Wow, this treadmill's awfully soft and in pink. How strange. A Clearwater, Florida man was arrested after getting into an altercation with a couple of Florida sisters over using some gym equipment, according to the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. Oh, Pinellas! The report states the sisters were using a particular exercise machine at the gym. It doesn't say what it was. Could have been one of those pulley machines. No, maybe it was a stair climber. I don't know. It doesn't say. You would think that it would have such a detail. A Florida man named Robert, who's 78 years old. Well, we need to just applaud Robert for getting his ass to the gym at 78 years old while living in Florida. Good for you, buddy. He's very impatient, though. He needs to get his workout in. He knows he doesn't have much longer to live. He was waiting for his turn for the machine, apparently. Sometimes you go to the gym and, you got to wait for these machines, man. It's proper etiquette. And if you're lucky, there's a beautiful individual using that machine, and you can just sit there and watch that person. That's not creepy. That's how you do it. You just sit there and stare. Eventually, they feel very uncomfortable. They walk away, and now you have the machine. That's how you do it, guys. Okay, so Robert was very impatient. He couldn't wait to use the machine, so instead, he just went and sat on her and started using the machine. He sat on her lap and started. I really want to know what machine this was so I can paint a picture of what the hell happened. Well, the other woman told Robert to get off the sister. It's my sister. Robert pushed her away. So he's sitting on one sister, pushes the other sister away. Police said Robert admitted that he did push the sister. And witnesses say that Robert was actually the more aggressive of any of these people, and he faces charges of simple battery. Now, in my opinion, this isn't simple battery at all. It's very complicated battery, and I have so many questions that I need answered. There's one thing that I'm pretty sure, though. I'm going to guess this was a Planet Fitness, because they really know how to set the bar low for membership behavior over there, don't they? A Florida man stabbed a Florida woman in the head over an undercooked potato. A Florida man is facing some aggravated battery charges because he stabbed a woman in the head with a fork after a disagreement over a potato. And apparently he was not pleased with the potato not being cooked completely. These baked potatoes, they take a while, man. You got to wait. It's probably, 45 minutes in the oven at 350? You got to wait, bro. It's a baked potato. And by the way, it's worth the wait. Baked potatoes are delicious. I don't know what you guys put on your baked potatoes. I'm a butter and sour cream guy. Yeah, because I'm on the runway to a heart attack here. Hey, what do you like on your baked potato? Call the show. 646-450-2012. Are you into cheese and bacon bits? Oh, that's really good too. Melted cheese and little tiny broccoli florets on a baked potato. Yeah, I could go many different ways with a baked potato. But I can also keep it simple with some butter, salt, and pepper. We're doing that. But I know to wait for a baked potato, bro. And it's worth the wait. You can't whip these things up. like that. They're not like home fries. They take time. Let's get to the meat of this story. Meat and potatoes, guys, get it? It's a pun, and it was intended. Well, the police say there was an argument. It was an argument over a potato. 36-year-old Kenneth Crumpton became angry because the potato on his plate that his lady made for him was undercooked, in his opinion. According to the deputies, Crumpton then stabbed the woman multiple times in the head with his fork. I don't know how it escalates to that. How do you go from my potatoes undercooked, could you put it in for another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, to I'm stabbing you in the skull with a fork? How does it get there? I don't know how anyone can even claim their address in this awful state of Florida. I mean, really, it's just 1 minute you're cooking your lover a potato. Next minute, you're getting stabbed in the face with a fork. I just can't wrap my head around it, nor do I need to try. Now, get this, guys. The investigators say that although the woman was bleeding from her head because of multiple stab wounds, she actually refused treatment. This is a real strong woman. It's a meat and potatoes kind of woman right here, for sure. A lady who can take some fork jabbings to the head and still go about her day. How do you do it? She's probably just thankful that he didn't stab her with a steak knife. She's like, well, last time it was a steak knife after I undercooked the steak. Yeah, I got off pretty easy with just a fork this time. Wow! The relationships in Florida, they just blow my mind. Good luck, good luck, good luck with your life. Good luck, good luck, good luck, man. Good luck, 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 man. Good luck with your life, man. Hundreds of children were involved in a brawl at a Florida trampoline park. Tampa, Florida. Parents who take their kids to a trampoline park in Tampa want to know exactly how a fight turned into a massive brawl involving hundreds of children, apparently. One parent named Sandra is quoted as saying, "This escalated very quickly." Sandra was recording it on her cell phone. They were all having fun, and then when this lady said, "Oh my God," I turned around to look, and they're fighting. Everybody's fighting in the trampoline park. Sandra says the fight unfolded while she was at Sky Zone Trampoline Park with her 9-year-old son. She's not sure exactly what started the fight. Well, I'll tell you right now, Sandra, here's what started the fight. Florida, that's what started the fight. There's no mystery here. It's like that fight that broke out at a dog show in Florida. I mean, any gathering in Florida has the potential to be ignited into just a confusing brawl where you don't even know why you're brawling. Sandra says the fight got out of control very quickly. According to the sheriff's deputies, the melee involved about 200 kids, mostly teenagers. In the video, the Sky Zone trampoline security personnel can be seen trying to intervene, but it's very difficult to intervene and break up a fight that's occurring on a trampoline with hundreds of children. Can you imagine? It's quite a job. Security's really not up for that. First of all, you can't even get your feet level because you're bouncing, because the fight's happening on the trampolines. So the trampoline's just moving and you're bouncing and you're trying to like break up fights, but you're getting thrown everywhere because it's a bouncy trampoline and the kids are fighting on the trampoline, making it extra bouncy because of all the fighting that's going on the trampoline. The business had to close early, as you can imagine, and they moved everybody involved in the melee outside. Sandra kept recording on her phone as the fight continued out into the parking lot. I don't know what these kids have to fight over. It seems strange to me. Space on the trampoline? Did one child, accidentally, as you can see, if you have a crowded trampoline, maybe a child accidentally falls on another one. It's not their fault. They're bouncing on a trampoline. Maybe they can't control where they land. Trampolines are hard. It's hard to control your body on a trampoline. You don't know where you're going to land, how high you're going to go, especially if you're new at it. And then, maybe a child is not actually forgiving in that moment. And then, they start fighting. And then, of course, while they're fighting, they're bouncing into other people that are also probably just dragged into the fight. And next thing you know, you got a 200-child melee on a trampoline. This seems like a nightmare, by the way. Although, now that I think of it, this trampoline thing could probably be used as a weapon of war or mass destruction. You know, yeah, we don't have to send troops over there. We'll send a giant trampoline filled with brawling children over to your country. Take that. Yeah, you try and deal with that. Now, the police responded as the brawl spilled into nearby businesses as well. Parents apparently became involved in the fight when it went outside. Wow, man, this is just damn poor parenting. The police say they briefly detained and released one child, but no arrests were made. It's unclear if anyone was seriously hurt. Yeah, I watched the video. It's pretty clear. People are getting hurt. All you got to do is watch the video. People were definitely hurt. There's only one arrest. I mean, you should arrest all the parents at this point. Yeah, I blame them. The good news is Sandra, the star of the story and the woman who shot most of the video of the melee that was used in this piece, claims that her son was not seriously hurt, thankfully. And then this story just makes me wonder, can you take your kids anywhere safely these days to have a grand old time? I've seen brawls at Disney. It's just, I mean, just carrying mace, I guess, just is a thing. It's just going to be a thing.
Yay! You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man.
A Florida woman dialed the wrong number for 20 years and built a friendship with a stranger. This is a lovely feel-good story. I like to inject these in Florida episodes just to offset the insanity. Hard to find these stories, though, that are feel-good out of Florida. Delray Beach, an elderly Florida woman who continuously dialed the wrong number for the past couple decades, finally met the man on the other side of that phone line after a surprise meeting this week. Oh, yay! Feel good. All those years ago, it says here, Florida lady Gladys Hankerson. She looks like a sweet old woman, too. I watched the video. Oh, she's lovely. Well, Gladys was trying to call her sister in Maryland. She kept dialing the 401 area code instead of the 410. When you dial 401, you get Mike Moffat in Rhode Island. Oh, yeah, Mike Moffat. That's not your sister, Gladys. Well, Gladys is quoted as saying, oh, I called him a couple of times in the same day. He said, you got the wrong number, sweetheart. And the next week, I did the same damn thing. And then the next month, too, I just kept dialing this wrong number. I just kept screwing it up, trying to reach my sister. He was so pleasant. Oh, sweetheart, you got the wrong number again. We just started chatting. I kept calling him, and Mike kept answering. Now, it just turned out that Mike and his family were in Florida around the Thanksgiving holidays. And he decided to surprise Gladys at her home in Delray Beach. Oh, boy. I watched the video of them hugging. Oh, it's so lovely. Oh, it makes me feel like there's actual good people in Florida. Ooh, people that you can squeeze and hug in Florida. There's probably only about 7 or 8. But man, Gladys Hankerson is one of them. I just want to pinch her damn cheeks, and I want to have some Thanksgiving stuffing with her. Gladys, you can butt dial me any day of the week, lady. I'd love to hear from you, you sweet old mama. This story reminds me of how technology and communication can just lead you into a brand new relationship that you never knew you needed or even wanted. I almost covered that story over Thanksgiving. I covered it before, so I didn't want to do it again. Well, the story was of a young man who went to the wrong house for Thanksgiving 6 years ago because of a text message mishap. And 6 years later, he's still going to that house for Thanksgiving to enjoy the holiday with strangers, basically. Now they're friends, almost like family. Yeah, it's funny how these things can happen. And, you know, there are opportunities to make a connection, to build a friendship with a stranger. Not that you want to build friendships with strangers in Florida, but, I mean, Gladys looks like a lovely lady. So, we know there's a few of them in Florida. Good luck with your life, man. Good luck with your life, man. Good luck with your life, man. Go. Good luck with your life, man. That's the beat, guys. That's the beat. If you guys want to download the Good Luck With Your Life, Man EDM song that I had made because I'm out of my mind and I thought it would be hilarious, join the Patreon. That's right. Join the Patreon. You can download that MP3 for free. You can join the Patreon just like Bladen Charette joined the Patreon this morning. I don't think I'm saying this name correctly. Bladen Charette. That's a very cool name. I'm guessing French? I really don't know. And I'm butchering your name, and I apologize, Bladen. But I want to thank you nonetheless from the bottom of my core for joining the Patreon, showing major support during the holiday season for this 5-day-a-week weird news podcast that I really don't know what I'm doing with. Just kind of throwing it together in a closet, hoping for the best. Some people seem to like it. Bladen Charette, I love you. And I want to thank you for joining the Patreon. Please enjoy the extra content that's in there. Please download the Good Luck With Your Life, Man EDM song that's in there as well. Dun, 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 dun. Good luck with your life, man. 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 Brah, 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 brah. I thought that was hilarious. But I didn't really get a response from it, so maybe people aren't digging it. I thought it was pretty weird. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the Friday episode. Thank you for sending me Florida stories, those of you who did. I appreciate that. You can always send me stories to funnyjones@gmail.com, or you can send them to me on Instagram @funnyjones. You can also tweet them at me @funnyjones as well. There is a Facebook page as well, facebook.com/weirdafnews. You can send articles through there. There's many ways to get it to me. And if you'd like to join the Patreon, just like Bladen Charette, join the Patreon. You can do so by going to patreon.com/weirdafnews, or download the Patreon app and search for Weird AF News, or go to weirdafnews.com and click on the Patreon banner, and you can join the Patreon that way. Get access to extra Weird AF content that I've been putting in there, such as photos and videos of my trip to Mexico, stuff like that. I did see some weird stuff there, putting the photos in. I got a few more to go. Anyways, hope you guys are having a lovely weekend, or you had one, or you're about to. Either way, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you to have a nice old time, despite what the stock market's doing. Have a grand old time. All right. I love you guys. Have a great weekend.